Welcome, everybody, to my Garden Fresh chat of March 16, 2025. My name is Rashida Monique. I'm here with you all on this evening. Um,
Hey everybody.
y'all know it's so funny when I start remembering stuff. So we got people here. Jackie was here. We lost her. But Lisa's here. We have Cynthia and Shelly in the background. Oh, you got Jackie right here. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. So we're just thankful that you all were able to come on this Sunday evening. Hope that this Sunday evening meets you and you are well. Or whatever time of day you watch this video. I garden in Michigan in Zone 6A. We're here to talk about anything that has to do with gardening and any side what you call them tangents of gardening. Also, it's the garden chat. And two, I'm eating strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries, and some butter popcorn. And that's the snack for today. All right. So we're here. We thank you guys, Desire, for being the first one on this tech today. Hey Adele. Hey sis. Good to see you on today. Hey Educated Natural. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you greeting us on this evening. So I'm gonna let the ladies introduce themselves. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourself. Just somebody, anybody.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you, Jackie.
If it's too choppy, tell me. I'll jump off. But hey, everyone, I'm Jacqueline Phillips. I am with Four Seasons Garden. I'm coming to you live from Panama City, Panama. I'm outside of the country doing this chat tonight. So I am super excited to still be on with the ladies doing this chat tonight. I'm only going to be on for half an hour. Unfortunately, my grandmother did pass away. So I'm here with family and we're doing a late night dinner. And so I'm going to hang out with you guys for about 15, 20 minutes. But I wanted to be on with the ladies because gardening is my passion and I love talking about gardening. I'm in Virginia, Zone 7A, and I'll hand it back to the rest of the ladies.
Hey, Jackie.
Hey.
What are we doing? Introducing ourselves? What?
Yeah.
Oh, am I next?
Take it away.
Okay. Hey, y'all. I am Cynthia from CC's Texas Garden. I am in Zone 8B, 9A in Texas. And I grow in ground, in containers, in garden beds, and hydroponically indoors. So I grow year round. And come and check out my channel if you haven't been over there.
Go ahead, Shelly.
All right. Well, hello. I am Shelly from Shelly's Homestead Hideaway. I am in Maryland Zone 7B. I garden above ground. Well, yeah, raised beds, in ground, pots. I still consider myself a novice gardener, even though I have literally been gardening since I was a child. But I'm so happy to be here. Condolences again to my dear friend Jacqueline. But so happy you were able to make it out with us this evening.
All right, Miss Lisa.
Well, I'm Lisa. My channel is Gardening with Lisa, and I am in North Alabama, Zone 8A, and I garden in raised beds, pots, containers, in ground, and that's it. Been real busy here, and I've been kind of lazy, but I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna get my mind straight. Catch up.
All right.
So I had some smacking. Are we sharing what we chewing on tonight?
I already shared. I'm doing berries and popcorn.
Oh, okay. Did I miss everybody else's?
No, I haven't said mine. I have some Chex Mix kind of snack and a juice pouch.
Oh, I know that's right.
I just got a cup of water. I didn't bring anything.
Uh-oh. Lisa, did you say the wrong date or you got the wrong date on your title? Somebody said It's March 16th.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I put the date on mine.
So I got a fork and I got some hot coffee. I don't know if it's gonna come through. Some hot coffee and some chocolate cake from my
Okay.
birthday gathering yesterday.
All right.
My second. My husband took me out. My husband and daughter and them took me out on my birthday on Monday. Friday was my mom and love's birthday, so we did a joint birthday event at the California Kitchen, and woo, we had a good time and some good food. Hubby did.
All right.
Hey, Ruth.
So, hey Ruth Kelly, ain't at his nest.
Hey, Chin.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I just want to give Jacqueline some time to talk before she goes.
Mhm.
Now we know that she's grieving.
Yeah, I'm an
But
hour ahead of
she's
everyone.
also love
Oh,
gardening.
behind. I'm an hour behind. I'm Central Time right now. So I don't know if you can hear me. So for me, chatting to tonight is something different. We went to McDonald's and
Okay.
I had to get a little snack.
Can you make her
And they
big?
had fried chicken at McDonald's. And let me tell you, that fried chicken was so good. It will change your
Fried
life.
chicken?
It was real good.
So, like, they do fried chicken at a McDonald's?
Fried chicken at a McDonald's. If I had my daughter's phone, she had to take a picture on her phone just to show you that you have fried chicken at McDonald's. It was so good.
Did you say where you were at?
Yeah, she did.
I'm in Panama
Okay.
City, Panama. So I'm outside
Okay.
the country.
She did in her introduction, Shelly. Yeah. So since you're only going to be with us for a little while, so tell us, what about gardening? Even chatting about gardening really gives you some kind of peace during this time of I don't know, she gone of hopefully she come back.
She said her internet was bad.
Yeah. So I don't know if she all the way kicked out or not. Well, the question I was going to ask her is, what is it about gardening that really gives you peace in her time of grief? Or even for us, a time of stress, a time where you feel overwhelmed. Yes, we have 800 billion things we need to do, but we find the time and we find a way to get in the garden and spend time in the garden. And I go to the garden and I always start off with the hymn, I've come to the garden alone. So, what is it about the garden that give you ladies peace? Y'all just go one at a time. Just go as it come to you. I ain't gonna call no names. What is it about gardening that gives you peace?
I like the garden because there is no mean stuff going on. There's no politics there. There's no
Mm-hmm.
nothing there that I don't want there other than ants or aphids.
How about Mr. No Shoulders?
Oh Lord. Then I can come in the house. But still. um that I just like it because I can leave all that other bad stuff because this is a mean world we live in now.
Amen.
And in my garden is not mean. And I like to be where it's not mean. It's like a safe place. And I just like the feeling that I get. And I know that I can eat from the garden. In the garden, if I treat it well, it will feed me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I like about the garden. That's what I love about it.
And that's one thing. Is even talking about the garden brings us joy. When we're not in the garden, we talking about the garden.
Yep.
And to anybody that wants to listen, anybody else.
So for me, one of the things that I thought about, in addition to just the peace and serenity that you have when you're out in the garden, because you see, God's creation, truly at work. It's a whole circle of life when you really get into gardening. Like, my eyes have just been more and more open, especially 2 years ago when I started doing the worm composting, and I realized the whole circle of life that is happening. You take the scraps and you put it in the worm compost, they eat it up, and then their poop becomes fertilizer for the things that we're trying to grow. It is a complete circle of life. But one of the things that really just stood out to me a moment ago while Lisa was talking is the fact that when we're out in the garden, even though we as content creators, I'm gonna call myself a content creator.
You are.
Thank you very much. We are disconnected from all of the electronic devices and things. Like, that's not what we're focused on. We're focused on just tending to those things that bring about beauty and life and food for us. And so it's really an escape from the everyday chaos and noise that we have become so accustomed to.
Yeah.
All right. Cynthia, you ready? Or you want me to go?
My little snacks aside.
I know your snack was getting real good to you.
Oh, that's beautiful, Netta.
Wow. Yeah. Did you want Jackie to go?
You want to circle back?
So
Jackie.
You want to let Jackie go while we have her?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Jackie go while we have her. Jackie, we were talking about peace, and we find peace in our garden, whatever we're going through. And like you said, this is your passion, so you wanted to be here, even though you're traveling, not under the best reasons. So, what is it about the garden and talking about the garden that gives you peace or joy? Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Y'all think she can hear us? She's moving.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we
Yeah.
can.
Okay, the internet is good going out. The internet coming in is kind of spotty. So I catch like 45-50% of what you guys are saying. So I don't want to interrupt the flow of you ladies. So I'm going to still listen, and I just won't say a lot.
I want you to talk.
What brings you peace and
You guys
serenity?
have been awesome. These ladies have been so supportive all week since they heard that my grandmother passed away. The love and the support that I've gotten from these ladies has been amazing. The community is awesome. Thank you for all the great comments. I'm not able to chat because, like I said, I'm out of the country and I've had to adjust. I tried on my tablet, wasn't working, so I'm now switched to my phone. It's working a little bit better, but when you get hotel internet, you get hotel internet. You don't get the good stuff like we would in the US. But just being able to hear you ladies and being here in the room is what means a lot to me.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, we could be a support to you.
Yes.
I was in physical therapy Friday, and the lady had on a T-shirt that said "Be kind," and in small print it said, "It's really not that hard."
It's not.
And it's really not. You know, we try. Sometimes you find yourself in conflict because you're trying to control people. But if you start seeing people as human beings, and they have problems just like you have problems, that we can be kind one to another. Go ahead, Cynthia. Tell us what about the garden brings you peace.
It is my peaceful place. It is where I go to get away from everything and to disconnect. And yeah, I like going there because I can leave my phone in the house. I can be a lot of y'all know that I live back home with my parent, my mom, and sometimes that is my sanctuary away from being in the house. And just looking at nature and just seeing how things are growing developing, blooming. I'm seeing all the new blooms. The trees are coming alive. Now I'm getting to see because I was given a lot of trees during the time where all the leaves are off. So now I'm getting to see what they're looking like now. So it's just been neat out there to be part of nature and just take it all in. So
All right, that's beautiful. Hey, LP, welcome, welcome, welcome.
LP.
Um, I say for me, when I started gardening, it just was amazing to me that it doesn't, the process of growth never stops. It is a faithful process. No matter what's going on in the world, this let's take a squash. I know how squash is, right? You go out there at night and it's a little bitty bud. You out there in the morning, it's a little bigger. But you come back that next night, that squash has grown. The process never ends. And it really spoke to me. And y'all already know who I am, so I'm not gonna apologize for who I am. So it really brought to me the life part of Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And it goes on to say that he created trees and fruit and all those things, and they all bear seed and they all reproduce their own kind. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then, when I starting seeds and getting this little seedling, and then all of a sudden it grows up to be this big old plant that brings on big old fruit. It's like, oh my goodness. From one little seed, we get those things. So it's like a magical place to me, the garden sometimes. Sometimes it's sometimes it's a place of angst because I'm like, am I doing it right? Am I getting it right? But also, like you said, it brings you peace. And then it helps you to know that everything about you is not in everybody else's control. Right? You have some type of control about your food or about your life in general, that you're able to take control, and God will lead you and guide you on how to do these things. So peace in the garden. Peace in the garden. I love that. And if you don't know the hymn, y'all need to go look it up. I come to the garden alone.
Go sing us a song, girl.
I don't know the words. I can't sing stuff I don't know. Y'all know I don't know no lyrics. You already know. I come to the garden alone when the dew is fresh on the roses. What's next? See, there you go. Okay.
Oh, I don't know the lyrics.
Out there early.
We used to sing that around, what is it, around Easter time at church.
I don't know. I ain't heard nobody sing that particular song in a long time.
Yeah, when I was little.
What, the one I come to the garden?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna find the lyrics.
I ain't gonna sing it. No, man.
You gonna sing it, Shelly?
No, ma'am.
Hey, Sherry Brown. Lisa, Sherry said, how's your late song pepper seedlings coming along?
Some are coming up, some are up, but it's still a lot I'm waiting on. I probably won't get a lot of what I expected, but I'm going to get some peppers this summer.
Okay.
So I'm okay with what I got growing.
I decided that, and I'm going to start doing seeds, right? I'm going to start planting seeds. I'm going to plant my garden just as if there's nothing wrong. And then I'm going to adjust as I go. And if all else fails, I just a whole bunch of seedlings and I just be selling them on Facebook Marketplace.
I had went out and looked at a lot of I was doing some garden chores the other day. I have some plants that have bolted. Collards, they went to seed. And so I was just excited. I put in my description box or comment box or something. So many people, we used to all just go buy starter plants, but they got so expensive, we now it's so many people starting seeds. It's so exciting
Mm-hmm.
to see so many people to start seeds.
Yes.
And then like those collard greens have went to seed. And then when you get to the point where you can save your own seeds,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it.
that is the
Amazing.
greatest feeling. You don't have to buy them. And I mean, just the plant has done what you expected of it. It gave me collard greens. And I took all those leaves off because once it bolt and goes to seed, those leaves are no good anymore. They're just bitter and they nasty. So I took all the leaves off of it so that it can not have to send energy to those leaves, keeping those alive, but send energy to make my seeds good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And then I will save my seeds and I will plant those collard greens next fall. And
All
that's
right.
what it's
You
all
gonna
about.
wait till
Like
the
you were
fall to
saying,
plant
it's the
collard
circle
greens?
of life. Huh?
You gonna wait all the way to the fall?
Mm-mm.
Well, to replant those seeds that I'm gonna get, because
Her spring about over. It's about to get too hot.
yeah, but I mean they still because they're gonna flower and do all that, so they need the bees come in, pollinate them, and all like that. And it'll probably be a month or so before the seeds will be ready to harvest.
Right. I actually, it's weird because I grow collards all summer long.
And you,
If
because you
so,
in Maryland.
if I have some that don't go to seed, I'm gonna let those stay out there as long as I can.
You know what's funny is that it seemed like I can't speak for the north, but as for on the east coast, because I was talking to my friend and she was telling all her stuff is bolting and going to seed, and she lives in Georgia, and now you're saying yours in Alabama is doing. Mine in Texas not doing that yet. My
Really?
cabbage still fine, my broccoli still fine, my it hadn't bolted. The only thing is that cilantro, but
That's
everything
cilantro
else hasn't
sneaky.
bolted yet.
So your seeds may be some that you have saved. I mean, your lot you saved a lot of seeds last summer,
Yeah.
right?
But I didn't say save any of these Georgia collards. This is my first time growing them.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna
Hmm.
say they may be used to your garden, and
Yeah, Georgia collards and the broccoli. I hadn't did them before. Yeah, but I'm just wondering if it's you know even though I know we hot over here in Texas, I don't know why, but I ain't complaining. But my cabbages and nothing have bolted yet, so
And
we're
My
speaking of
gonna
cabbages are
complaining,
All right,
looking like
ladies, I'm gonna
trash.
go ahead and go. It was great hanging out with you guys, and I'll
okay,
see you next
Jackie, you
week.
take
Bye,
care.
Jackie, be
Jacqueline.
Be
careful.
safe.
Thank you. Bye.
So, my I was what else am I trying to thought? Go ahead and talk.
CC is tickled by something.
no, because she 10 said so. CC, it ain't Texas. This
Yeah.
ain't Texas.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but speaking of saving seeds, um, I had someone ask me about the Tiny Tim seeds, and I was like, you know what? Why am I not saving any of these seeds? I'm just taking the
Yeah.
tomatoes
It's a
out, put them in
hybrid.
the freezer, and I'm like, wait a minute, I only have like 3 seeds in a pack left. So I
Only
started,
3 seeds?
yeah,
Are they hybrid?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, they're dwarf tomatoes. So
Okay. I just thought they were hybrid. I just
mm-mm,
assumed
nope.
that they were hybrid. Okay.
No, but I saved some now. I was like, yes, now I got some seeds. I'm fermenting them right now, so
I- It,
then I can
it's
save them.
funny about them Tiny Tims. There's some people that love them and some people that absolutely hate them.
Who hate them?
I don't know if I've
I ain't gonna
had
say
them.
hate them. They said they ain't growing them no more. That's what they said.
Who said that, Shelly?
I
I
didn't say that
know.
because I
Oh,
It
ain't
was
oh,
grown.
I thought you was trying to out
Kim
Shelly.
from Kim's Cozy Corner when she did her tomato thing. She's like,
Really?
Mhm.
So I have a question for CC. So I have saved tomato seeds.
Hey, Miss C.
I didn't necessarily ferment them though. So is it absolutely necessary to ferment? tomato seeds?
Well, if you want to get that jelly stuff off of them, because you know how it has they're in this like little protective coating on the tomatoes. I mean, if you can save them with not having to kind of ferment I'm just putting it in water and letting it. I keep changing the water to kind of dissolve that little part.
Okay, yeah, I do soak them in water, but I don't really ferment them the way
Well,
that
I mean,
I've
they get,
seen
you know how it gets
described.
all mucky in
Foamy
the
on
water, and
top.
I keep changing it, so I consider that fermenting.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I've saved seeds in the past and been able to regrow them. So hey, BNC, how are y'all?
I hadn't
Yeah,
seen her in a
man.
long time.
I know. I was just gonna say, where y'all been?
Hadn't been in the community for a minute.
I've been
Been wishing
missing
you
those
had.
cakes and cookies and stuff. Mr.
Ooh.
Meat
Mm-hmm.
cooks up.
Yeah.
I missed
So
y'all.
I have a plan.
Rashida's just hitting us all blind. I want the community out there to know we don't know these questions that she's hitting us
Ain't no
with.
questions.
No, it's just random. She
I
just
ain't got no questions. Did you see some questions in the email?
oh.
Did you see
No,
some
that's what I'm
questions in the
saying.
text?
You know questions with us now. It's like, can we get a lift?
Well, let's talk about. I'm gonna talk about. I'm just gonna talk about my plan since I just finally decided we're gonna do a garden, Rashida, and we just gonna figure it out. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
we're gonna figure it out. I ordered the stuff to make my seed start mix. I didn't have to, but that's what I did because I'm not going from store to store to find enough perlite, enough vermiculite, enough blah blah blah. And I could have went to the orange people, but I did.
Make your life simple, okay?
Girl, I ordered
do
it
what you
all.
need to
I'm
do.
gonna mix it all at one time. So I have it now, and I have some for my midsummer plant, and I have some to plant for fall. Seed start mix. Next check, I'm gonna order my lights.
So
Hopefully,
right
those
now,
don't
it
sprout
sounds like
too much before the end.
purple sweet potatoes. Ruth Kelly, I need some purple sweet potatoes too.
Hold on.
I'm hoping that I'll get some slips from my girlfriend. So Rashida, you started out by talk about what you bought this week. So we should do a round robin because I think everybody up in our group have been shopping this week.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be looking at me like that, CC.
Well, I know what I bought. That's what I ordered as far as that. Because I already got the oh, y'all saw it, but they didn't. But y'all go ahead.
Wait, what you talking about? We saw what? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's all right. Y'all go ahead.
Okay. So what did I buy this week?
You get it mixed up with the week before.
No, I don't think so. So this week
We get 2 weeks. Because you probably bought a lot. Let me go to this 6 and 3.
This week I purchased
$1,000
Garden.
worth of soil.
I did not. I bought the Epic. No, not Epic Garden. I bought, what is it?
Green Stalk.
The Green Stalk. I bought the Green Stalk seedling tray.
Did you?
That they had on sale, the green color ones for
They're so pretty.
They 30% off. I got the set was 4 trays, and I bought 2 sets of those.
Mm-hmm.
Did
I
I
like
buy
how you can carry it from the center.
Yes, that's what really caught my attention. I was like, oh, they got a handle. And when I looked at the website and I saw that literally everything, including them trays with the handles, stacked together. Because my thing is, where am I going to store this stuff when I'm not using it? Everything stacks together. I'm like, I'm getting it. And then y'all know we was in the chat talking about the domes. My hesitancy was they don't have the humidity dome. And I was like, you know what? I cannot believe with as much stuff as they putting out that they are not going to have humidity domes. So I just picked up the phone and called them. I was like, hey, I'm contemplating buying these seed trays. I just want to know, are y'all gonna come out with the humidity domes? And she was like, well, they are working on that. I don't know when it's going to, launch, but they're gonna come out with humidity domes. So hopefully by next season, that's what I'm hoping. By next gardening season, when we need to start seedlings, they'll have them domes out. But
Hey,
I did buy
Shanice.
that. Huh?
I was speaking in the chat.
And I don't think, and y'all can remind me if I'm wrong, and I don't want to be on here lying. I don't know if I bought anything else this week. So I feel like I was pretty good this week.
You feel like it? Let me see. Hold on.
She about to run that chat for some receipts. I don't think I bought anything else this week.
I don't know. I'm just messing with you.
Lisa, did I buy
Cynthia
anything
is
else?
the one that can bring us back down when we get going too far out there.
Who is?
Cynthia brings us back.
Oh,
Yeah, Cynthia. I'm gonna tell you, Cynthia came for me, y'all. Cynthia came for me the other day. I just saw the little thing and I thought it was cool, and I was like, "Oh, that might be nice." I put it in the chat. No kind of context. I just threw it in the chat. I didn't even ask what your thoughts were. Cynthia gonna tell you what you think anyway.
Well,
that's why you put it in the chat.
Was it 7 o'clock in the morning, Lisa? 7 o'clock in the morning. She said, "That's expensive."
And it is. It's expensive. I've been
y'all know
wanting one of them things for 2 years.
It's
and I keep telling myself, leave that at the store. Leave it there. Don't do it. And then you popped it in the text.
See, I'm not a baller shop caller. But if I go to Walmart and I'm looking at blouses, right? If I pick up something like, oh, I like this, I promise you, it's the most expensive Walmart shirt on that rack. It don't matter where I go. If I'm not looking at the prices, whatever I pick, it's and I'm like, why am I like this? Well, because I got aunties and a mama, and we the same way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have to rein that heifer in because my income, I ain't like that. But I'm just saying, I'm like, don't kill my
They say you got wine, champagne taste on a beer budget.
Girl, no, I don't do beer, so
that's on the I'm just saying that's what it is. That's what the problem is.
That's a Fago budget. That ain't even a beer. That's Fago.
Monopoly budget money.
I did buy something else. I bought tonight. I'm forgetting about what I bought. I just came back from the tractor store before we got on here. But I was good. I went and bought what I went for, which was T-posts. Because them T-posts.
Because you got cattle panel.
I got cattle panel from last year, but them T-posts, when I started researching them, there's like almost half the price is Lowe's. I bought 3 from Lowe's last year. And I'm like, dang, these things are expensive.
And they used to be so cheap.
I bought 10 from the tractor store. They were like $5.49 each.
They seem to be cheaper than anybody with the T-posts.
Well, not only that, I happened to run into somebody who is a member of my church. I don't know him very well, but he was like, hey, like, you look familiar. Like, I'm in my overalls, he in his jeans and his garden boots. And so we make that connection, and we standing in the middle of the doggone outside garden center talking about each other's gardens and whatnot.
Can we push pause? Mention the overalls. I was in Sam's Club. And my sister was getting her expensive water. Because, see, I told y'all it's running our blood. And now, you know the one that came out after we bought them on sale? The ones with the foxes, the burgundy ones? This lady had them on. And I said, girl, you got good taste.
Them foxes is cute.
And I told my sister, I said I would have bought them, but I wasn't paying full price. I just had me with a wardrobe of overalls. I only need a couple.
I just saw them kitty ones that they put on sale.
I stopped looking.
I said I should get these for the princess.
Girl.
But I ain't planning to have her on my channel, so I said she don't need no cute overalls.
Okay, back to the tractor store. You and the man from church. Okay.
So he was like, well, you want me to put them on your cart for you? I was like, you sure can. So got those. And he even said that the ones at the tractor store are actually better than the ones at
Lowe's.
Lowe's. He said those are thinner. Because
Mm.
them jokers sure are heavy. He said these are, I think they're galvanized steel. So they are better quality
Now
posts.
there is a difference. Like, there's a T post and there's a U post.
What's that?
And the
What's the
U
difference?
posts, I know they are kind of shaped like a U, kind of like.
Yep. And they bend.
And yes, they will, because that's what I got my fence around my garden
Mm-hmm.
with U posts, because they were cheaper. But I just have chicken wire around. I don't have cattle panel. When
Right.
I'm going to use cattle panel, I'm going to use the T post like you got, Shelly.
Yeah, that's why I got them, because I got
They'll
them two
hold
cattle
them up.
panels.
Now,
Yeah.
U post not gonna hold no cattle panel up.
It'll bend.
So I got those. I got the T-post, and I found, and I said I wasn't buying any in the chat, but guess what?
Some
I got
fertilizer.
some. Huh?
Oh, what'd you get?
Seed potatoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They had some seed potatoes there, some Yukon Gold. So I bought one bag. They were like $6.99.
How many?
I don't know how many are in there. I don't think it's that many.
And it's less than 10. It's about 10. If it's 10.
I bought some from Lowe's and it was 4 or 5
Right.
and then for
But
$5.98.
Oh,
it's
now I'm
good.
about to go up here and get the bag so I can count and tell y'all.
Yeah, because
Yeah, but if you cut them though, if you cut them
That's what I was
peel 'em
thinking, that I might end up
and
cutting
put
them
them
because they
in,
big.
you can grow. You end up to have seed potatoes for next year. You'd be fine.
I'm gonna go get them. So I got those. I got some new pruners, some like they heavy duty. It was like a 2-pack thing of pruners, different shapes though.
I need to get me some extras because I'm always misplacing mine.
I
And
wanted some good
then I'm
quality ones.
yeah, they
Yeah.
just end up in the garden bed. I done set them down and I left them there.
For
And
years, I
that
would
was it.
go and buy those ones from the Dollar Tree, and every year you got to go buy some more because
Yeah, I don't buy garden
Rings pop off of it.
off and knock you in the head and all like that.
Be right back.
So I was like, I'm gonna just get me some Fiskar ones and just go ahead and pay the extra money and just keep them clean and don't leave them out there and walk on them.
That's the thing. Leave outside. So let's go back in these comments before y'all tell us what y'all bought. Sherry Brown said this. I want to highlight this. CC's Texas Garden and Garden Releaser. I really enjoy your content and consistency. Let me tell y'all, if y'all want consistency, these are the sisters to watch. If you want consistent garden stuff, don't watch me. I'm just saying. Because it ain't consistent. And ain't gonna make no promises. But they do have some consistent stuff. Also, God's Desire says she wants the trellises for the green stalk. I've seen those. They're nice. They're made in the same shape. And so I think they work better than you adding something with CC. Let's see CC shopping. I don't know. With her and Miss Yancy, what BW mean? Black and white or backwood? What that mean? By the way. Okay. Who is Miss Yancy?
I don't know.
Okay. And Kelly also said Cece always find deals. She do find them deals. She find them deals even at the meetup. And she need to be in Texas. You could drive by and pick me up. Okay. All right. Ruth Kelly told her she said she got her potatoes from Kroger's and she had about 16. And they all have multiple eyes, and she didn't have to cut them. Okay. And
can you put our channel names up again?
Oh, okay. Fiskars have a lifetime warranty. God's
That's
Desire
what
says.
I use those.
Oh, I was about to get there.
Fiskars. They are.
Sherry,
they are
one of their channel names. Oh, sorry. And my channel name is Rashida Monique. Sherry is Rashida Monique. Okay. Oh, between her and Miss Yancy. We trying to figure out who Miss Yancy is.
Oh, I'm following Miss Yancy.
All right. And those
Okay.
do look nice, Shelly. Those
These
Mhm.
things are heavy. You hear
They
me?
look
Heavy.
nice.
What you
I
got?
can go there.
They are it's a bypass and anvil pruner set.
What?
Wow.
So you have this curved one,
Uh-huh.
and then this one is it's down here.
Oh, so it's two different
Yeah,
ones.
two different ones.
Okay, okay.
And then
Those
these
look
are the
nice,
seed
Shelly.
potatoes. So let me see how many are in here. I wonder
It
does
looks like it's a lot of them in there.
I say about 5. They just
nah,
big.
it's more than
No,
5.
it's more than
I
5.
hope it's at least 10.
Because I bought some from the store. They give you more than 5.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
that bag is big.
I know, but the potato could be just
How
big
many
enough.
pounds?
It's
It probably don't say.
you're right about that.
It might be
Oh
the
no, it
bottom.
says it's a 4-pound bag.
Okay.
Yeah. Pound per potato.
Oh. How many did you say? You gonna put some money on it, Cece?
I say 5.
5?
Mhm.
Baby.
Are they
think
small?
1.
Lord, that's
That's
big.
big.
Is that
Mhm.
Yukon Gold? That's not Yukon Gold.
Uh-huh.
Is that a Yukon Gold?
That's what it
It looks
says.
purple.
Yeah.
Like
That-
mustard.
It's Yukon Gold
It might just be the color of her
screen.
screen. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
How
trying
many?
to box to sit these in. Hold on. So I can prove CC wrong.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
1,
This is a small
2,
one.
3.
4,
5.
5.
All done.
Girl,
It is 5.
I'm gonna send you some money. 5.
That was 6,
6.
7, 8,
Mm-hmm.
9,
Mm-hmm.
10.
And how much you paid?
10.
Psych.
6.
How much?
11, 12.
Cause I should have said no more than 10.
There were 12 in there.
Wow. And where was that from?
The
Tractor
tractor
store.
store.
Tractor Supply.
Mm,
TSC.
very good.
You gonna get a lot of potatoes.
So
But they don't look Yukon Gold though. That's why
Huh?
I said they look purplish from.
why do you think they look purple?
They do.
Cause Yukon Gold look
They dirty.
gold.
Yeah, they're
Like,
like golden
They
color.
real dirty.
Oh. Mm,
But I don't know. We gonna find out, huh?
there you go.
Oh yeah, the sprouts are definitely a little purpley looking.
Yeah.
well, cause I bought some today. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back out.
I said I was gonna go to Walker's Farm and get mine this year.
I didn't have to go and get mine. It got brought to me. From the food. From my mom went to the food bank. All of the potatoes had eyes. I said, "Nah, they wrong for that."
Mm-hmm. Well,
But that was the only way. I had said in the video. I said the
did
only
you
way.
ban the fish?
I know. I said the only way that I was gonna plant white potatoes this year is somebody had to either give them to me. That was the only way because I was not gonna go and buy none.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna worry about planting white potatoes because we don't eat a whole lot of white potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like $6.99. I'll get them.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, we don't eat a lot of whole potatoes, girl, but we like a good mashed potatoes or a French fry
Mm-hmm.
over this way.
I like sweet potato fries.
Mama, I like them too, but
I like roasted red potatoes.
those are good. So, CC, did you buy anything this week?
I only
Last
bought
week?
one thing.
What you buy?
What you buy?
I bought some little baggies for my seeds.
Some baggies?
Yeah, the little one by one
To keep
baggies
your seeds in?
for I can do my
Save
seed
your
giveaway
seeds.
for my 4K subscribers giveaway. I had to go buy some seed bags.
I had some seeds drying on my dining room table in some kind of way. My sister, they've been sitting there since last year. And my sister was like, these seeds spilled all over the table. What are these? I said,
Since last year, meaning in December.
Since October or August. Gave some
What were
seeds
they
out.
in?
Whole thing.
Yeah,
Hey, this is
Also,
always, uh,
her skin looked more yellow, supposedly, anyway.
yeah.
But the picture. Oh, that's the baggie. Is that a now? What you pick those up at?
nose.
Wait,
Go.
what was that? I missed it.
That would be golden.
Her Yukon Gold.
These are the Yukon Gold, like from Lowe's.
Okay.
See?
I guess I don't know.
They look, yours
They
look
dark.
golden.
They're just dirty. But they don't get but 4. Last year you could get 5.
You got 4 in there. And how much did you pay for those?
$5.99.
Same
And
price.
she paid $1 more and got
12.
Yeah, I never bought any from Tractor Supply. That's why I stopped buying seed potatoes because I'm like, I'm not paying this for like 4-5 potatoes.
Right, that you can seed yourself.
Well, we ate all ours up and, and I didn't get to save any more.
Look, you can't plant something you ate.
I eat my seeds all the time, especially if it's corn. I'm like, I'm not saving that one corn seed. I'm gonna eat all.
And that's another ring. I'm like, girl, I was like, listen, body, we got to get this together.
I got these red ones too, red New Orleans.
Those are pretty.
And it's already got look at that.
All that. Okay. Wow.
Okay.
They
now.
really get in the ground. Or in a bag.
The tractor store had peach trees, apple trees. So I said I wasn't gonna buy any, but I needed
chocolate store. What store?
Tractor store.
Tractor plus.
Girl, I heard chocolate. Jesus. Okay.
Lord help
Chocolate
me.
store.
But I said I need to check with Lisa to find out what's needed. Because I know you know well which ones need to.
I think they pretty much all need a pollinator.
Well, they just show like peaches don't need a pollinator. You don't need 2 peaches, but you do need 2 plums. You do need 2 pears.
Ooh, nice, Lisa.
Definitely, if you do apples, you have to have or a crab apple.
Yeah.
But it'll say on the tag if it needs a pollinator or not. But a lot of people just get 2 because then you have a better chance of, having more fruit.
Well, and the thing about the ones that they had at the tractor store, these weren't no little bitty ones. They was like 6 feet tall and had buds on them.
They have some
girl.
$39.
How much?
$39.
That's where it was when I went to the orange place back in February. I think they were $33.99 or something like that.
Which I don't think was bad for what they were selling.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that I really have the space for any more any trees.
Hey, Miss Gail.
You need Miss Joy.
I owe Miss Gail a public apology, y'all.
What you do to Miss
I
Gail?
said I emailed Miss Gail to be on the chat. She never responded.
Ooh, you went and found her.
I went back to that email.
Like they were like 11.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. The people that didn't respond, I
Lisa
said,
froze.
instead of me keep looking for this email, I'm gonna delete it. So I'm thinking it must not be Miss Gail because Miss Gail invited me on her chat. So I'm thinking if she emailed me to be on their chat, well, how in the world? But I apologize, Miss Gail, for putting you on Front Street without my receipts.
Okay. She unfroze now.
I am woman enough to say I was wrong. Okay,
That's mighty big of you.
You have an early or late peach?
Yesterday at the birthday gathering, I was telling my uncle, I have a couple people in family who do real estate. And I was telling him, I said, you never got back to me on this property I asked you to look into. He's like, you ain't asked. I said, it was a long time ago. Nah, you must have asked somebody else. But it was in there, you must have asked somebody else, like trying to be shady. Like you asked somebody else in the family. I said, no, I asked you.
Mm.
So I went to while he was over there hoo and ha like he was right.
Miss
I
Ruth
pulled
is
up.
asking about how long do you get fruit?
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what
don't
you're
know.
I
talking
I don't
think
know
about.
that
I
much
got
about it
my
yet.
peach tree in 23. It's
And you
either
know, getting ready to get
22 or
fruit this year.
23. But I think I'm going to get peaches this year.
That'll work. But I sure did. I pulled them receipts up and put it right in his face and said, "Boom."
I love you too, Miss Gail. I do, I do.
Miss Gail, now you want to know all about fruit trees and growing them and citrus and all that. There you go. That's the expert right there.
All right
Miss
now.
Gail, Georgia
Yeah.
Peach Nut Garden. And
Hmm.
she grow them in grow bags.
And y'all talk about consistent content. She
Yeah, she
consistent.
always out there.
And if you don't catch that, you got them lives, them late night lives. If you a late night person, y'all catch them late night lives. But I'm
You
gonna
like
tell
to
you,
laugh all night long. Then
I
go
have
right
to
on over
run through there. I have to run through there, and be like,
Okay.
"Hey y'all, all right, I'm
You
just
said
running through."
pieces within a year or so, others 2 to 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it took my grapes 3.5 years before I got grapes.
Mm.
Yeah.
And that's some patience right there, I'm telling you.
I need y'all to
Yes,
pray.
but it was so worth it. Oh my
Cause
gosh. I was just
Yeah.
one
eating
of the
them grapes
things
up.
I'm just waiting to see is if my grapevine survive. So y'all know I had one in the ground, I had one in the bag.
Mhm,
The one in the ground may be okay. Cause I
mhm,
just believe the roots had enough time to go deep enough, for the before it froze. The one
mhm.
in that bag, I ain't so sure. And it's only in a 10-gallon bag. So I'm like, oh, that 10-gallon can really freeze solid.
Well, I'm gonna stand in agreement with you that it's gonna come back.
Girl, listen. But I also have a plan to take the older one because I watched somebody propagate it. I'm gonna propagate that mug. I ain't gonna pay nobody no another $20, $30, or whatever it
No.
is for a plan
No.
or a little piece of plan. I do it my doggone self.
Mhm. That's what I'm gonna do next year. With I want to see all these trees bloom out and stuff, and then next year I'm gonna be making me
Propagating
some
like a
new
mug.
trees. I'm making me some new trees next
Yeah.
Y'all don't even understand.
year.
Don't even understand. So everybody talk about Miss Lisa. What you buy, girl?
I
Did she
think
tell
that
us
was
other
it. I bought
potato?
this year. This week was
What
those
about last week? Because it's been
seed
2 weeks.
potatoes. Oh,
The chat. It's been 2 weeks.
I can't even think. I don't think I've been buying much.
No, because you've been helping your neighbor with that irrigation.
Yep. And I've had
And that's
new
a beautiful
windows and
thing,
stuff put
honey.
in
That's
the
a
house.
beautiful thing.
Ugh.
If I could fly you up here, I'd fly you up here to help with my irrigation.
I
Girl.
tell you, it
To get you
is
a good spirit ticket.
so like
I ain't never
I
flown
watched a
Spirit, and I would
million
never fly
videos
anybody
before
else
I
Spirit.
finally did it. And I don't know why, because once you get started, it's easy. But you just have to map it out in your head how you want it to
Oh,
go.
I saw your video when you
Write it down.
said draw it out. And the way you said it was like, don't start unless you know what you're doing. Draw it out.
Right.
That's where that's how I
Damn, damn
received it.
it.
That's how I received it. You better draw it out, or you gonna
Uh,
have a problem. Do
Ruth,
you
yes,
still have
I have.
lemon trees, and does it produce lemons? And then we
Well,
got Uncle Bammett. Hey, Uncle Bammett. Hey,
I
guys.
am hoping that I do because it is full of blooms, and I this is my second year having it. My improved Meyer lemon, and they have little bitty teeny. Looks like they're gonna be lemons, and they said a lot of them they're gonna abort a lot of the flowers. I'm like I wanted to hold it all, but it can't hold. all that. It has tons of flowers on there. I'm like, no, you can't.
Oh.
Not on them the branches are not strong. It's only 2 years old, but she trying to hold on to them.
Hey,
Well, welcome, Bammit,
what do you
with
think,
Arthur
Miss
Butler.
Listen, let me tell y'all. This is what I want to tell you. So, Cece, I was
Uh-huh.
watching your video the other day,
Mm.
and I don't even know. I don't know what you were filming, but I looked up and I could see the whole garden, and I knew it looked good, but I didn't know how good it looked. I was like, that looks so good. It looks so good, girl. Your work was worth it. You understand? Your work was worth it. I was like, oh, she about to grow some stuff for real now.
Yes,
She can
yes.
get in between these beds and do all this stuff. It looks so good, girl.
And I even like your little seating area, your little L
Sure.
shaped seating area.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
I
working
wanted
at
to
making
say
it really nice over there.
You gonna put your little umbrella up over there?
I am going to have shade cloth, shade to, have some sun be ciphered through. But yeah, I'm working on some things.
Well,
okay.
the person that I met at the tractor store,
It's
remember?
single. What?
Uh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
he is.
We want the real information.
Right.
He is.
Mm.
He gardens, he cans, he's got chickens,
And
rabbits.
you have my number.
Girl, listen.
Just slide it to
I
him.
ain't into the matchmaking. I told him he need to get on YouTube.
Yeah, tell him come look me up.
Butter her up. Let me tell you.
She's like, I help him. You understand? I help him.
If things come through, you all are the first to know and hear that I will be getting a greenhouse.
What?
A greenhouse.
Okay.
He was like, you want a greenhouse? I was like, well, yes, I do. He was like, well, I got one. I'm thinking, one of the ones with the
Yeah, green cover.
stuff. No, ma'am.
Wait a minute. Tell him talk to me first because he might need to bring this down to Texas.
You're
Tell him to bring one to Alabama because I need one.
Right.
I was like, yes, sir.
I'm on the way.
I cannot wait. I ain't even told my husband
Well,
about
that's
it yet.
So he's one of your church members?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Girl, that's nice.
Girl. Y'all online?
I think it's either
We in person and online.
Okay. Well,
Closet World. I think
she
there's
put
one.
your church down, girl.
And where?
Lisa, sorry, girl. You know they was talking all over top of that.
I was sorry. Go, Lisa, go.
Because I got to pull it together. Because I can't remember if it was Cece who, when I posted a picture in the chat of another person that was like, is he single?
I am always looking.
I see now.
Nothing wrong with my eyes.
She down there in Texas going, dang, Shelly know all these single brothers that look good.
Yo, we about to move to Maryland. We about to make a garden chat trip before we finish.
For real.
Well, you gonna show up at your church in full force.
Hey, Trina.
Oh my goodness. I hope he don't watch this video.
I hope he do.
I hope he will.
Come on to Texas before it get hot.
He know to follow all these channels. Okay. All right, now Lisa, we're gonna stop now.
I was just saying, I think Closet World got one from it's either Tractor Supply or Harbor Freight.
What's Closet World?
Clausen, CLAUSEN, I think it's her world. And she has a greenhouse and she built it herself. Oh, I think.
Oh, it's a channel.
Oh, that's a channel.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, I was trying to find it.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, here typing away. I'm like, and then I heard you say she had. I'm like, oh, she played too much. You should have led with that.
Oh,
Because I think she used to be in
yeah,
our bed all the time.
yeah,
So I thought I
yeah,
already knew her. She's in Texas. She's over by
yeah.
Cynthia.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But she has a greenhouse, and it's the polycarbonate or whatever.
Mm-hmm. My bestie is putting one together. That's what I did when I went over there. Was helping her put a greenhouse together.
Girl,
Yeah,
that
I
best
saw
friend
that
labor is
video.
some good labor.
I know, and she gonna come and help me with my irrigation because I helped her with her greenhouse stuff.
That
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
best friend labor is some good labor.
Yep. Oh, she said Tractor Supply. She got it from. My bestie got hers from Amazon.
Hey, Gina, I ain't seen you come
Amazon,
in. Or
that's
maybe I
funny.
did. I don't know, girl.
Amazon.
It's a new gardener on here, Tasha's Touch. And
Hmm.
she's in South Carolina, I think. And
Okay.
she bought a nice greenhouse from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is that we only need a greenhouse here for like maybe 2-3 months. That's it. The rest of the time, it was be scorching up in that thing. It'd be too hot.
Yeah. But I need some to keep my citrus over the winter because I'm
Yes.
tired of bringing them in. Because all my Myers lemons, all the leaves fell off of it.
What- So they're not supposed to fall off because I don't know if mine gonna come back. Y'all know I left it out last year.
Well, I brought mine in and they fell off.
So you have to sort of kind of keep them heated.
But are the leaves supposed to fall off?
Uh-uh.
They're not.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. My leaves didn't fall off.
It's got one little bud on it. Last year they
Who
didn't
in
fall
chat
off.
got a
It
Meyer
even
lemon?
had a bunch of
Miss Georgia, you got a lemon
flowers on
tree?
it.
I
Miss
got lemon.
Georgia got a lemon tree, don't she?
I
Peanut,
don't
Miss
know.
Gal.
Mine didn't fall off, and I put mine in the greenhouse, and it got down to 14 in there.
Well, I need me a greenhouse. Just like you said, it's just for a few months of the year.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
And I think, and plus, I think it's great for seed starting. Now I know you still have to wrap them up when it gets sub temperature, whatever. But it's like if you got a place to put your seeds or
if
your
you have
seedlings,
a heat mat, then you could leave them on that.
yeah.
Right. So that's my thing. Like this year is the first year that I have successfully grown seeds. And I give all the credit to you guys for all your leadership in the chat because my seeds they're normally done and I just go by my starts. But this year, baby, my stuff is looking good and I feel like a real gardener.
Mine look like trash.
Wow.
I'm gonna put you in the compost. You better keep it together.
That is so
I
hilarious.
did some up potting this week on was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. I did some up potting, and let me tell you, they didn't gotten bigger since then. Y'all
Yeah.
want to see them? Y'all want to
Yeah.
see them?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Georgia said that lemon Myers said drastic change in temperature and
Yeah.
environment will cause your leaves to fall off.
Oh,
So is it gonna come back? Yes, I have citrus. Keep them.
She keep hers outside in the winter, but she covers them. But if you see her, she do some covering, y'all. She cover.
Yeah, she does.
She cover them like
Yeah.
the anointing cover. She cover.
She does.
I watched. I was like, girl, I don't even know if I want some. Because my thing is, if she has to do that in Georgia, what would I have to do in Michigan? Girl,
Get a
Put
greenhouse.
them in the house. Put them in the house under your blanket with you.
now would it not? Miss Lisa stopping by to say, hey, Ashley.
Hey,
Let's
Ashley.
put her some seeds.
Yeah, I hope she enjoy her seeds, girl. Have a great harvest with your seeds.
Oh, Jean say her leaves came back.
Okay,
Who did?
good.
What she said that?
Nina said her leaves came back out
This
for
is
her.
not scrolling.
Oh, look at
Oh, that looks good,
that.
Shelly.
Ooh. Nice. Ooh, 2 trays.
Girl, I got several trays.
Don't you drop them, because then you
I
have a
know.
spot where you dropped your thing.
Yeah. I'm not gonna drop these.
Well, so what are we looking at? Can we make her big, please?
So I'm gonna show y'all this tray first because y'all really gonna be interested in what's in this tray.
Okay.
All right. We got some purple tomatillo.
Okay.
We got, what's this? Does that say Cherokee? Hold on. Yep, Cherokee purple. This baby right here is a cream sausage. The fan been blowing on them, so
That'll make them strong.
Uh-huh.
cream sausage, purple tomatillo, more Cherokee purple, and down here I got an orange accordion.
Ooh.
They smell so good.
They smell just like they will when they go in their garden.
And in this tray, it's probably more of the same. Purple tomatillo, orange accordion. Yep. That's all that's in here. It's purple tomatillo and orange accordion.
Which one is your purple Cherokee purple challenge?
Well, I have several.
But you just need to pick one to be in your challenge.
Oh, I can only pick one.
Isn't that the way it is, Cynthia?
I don't know. You can
I thought it was
you can
just
put as many as you want. You can grow as many as you want to. It depends on which one is the biggest.
Yeah.
You can do like 20 of them.
Because I got 5 growing, but I got them separate from my others. I already had some growing, but I started
I got
some more.
one,
Just
it had to be like from that date on. So like if you got some big giant ones already out there.
I got 4 in this tray, and I think I have 4 or 5 more that I still need to up pot.
I have 2 in hydroponics.
Nope, I started these from regular seed starting.
see. And wasn't it fun to watch the seed just push up from the soil and then grow to what you're looking at right now?
And I got some asparagus coming up.
What year?
What year?
Uh-huh.
This is the first year. It's the seed.
Oh, this is the first time. Oh, okay.
And I didn't. That's the one that I dropped the seed on. But do you know what? I got asparagus coming up in that one. Won't he do it?
Okay.
Won't he do it? Let me go put him.
Oh my goodness, that was fun. That was fun.
Well, look, since she just showed off her big, huge babies, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead and show your babies.
my little tiny ones because I started over.
That's all right.
I started these on March the 5th. Oh, go ahead. Let me see your asparagus.
So this is the one that I dropped. Can y'all see?
Okay.
And it's another one coming up. You see down in there?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then this is the one that I didn't drop. Look at that baby.
Wow. Put your hand behind.
I'm about to.
Oh,
it's tall.
It is.
Trying to get the best in.
Wow.
You can see it.
Oh, it's like 3 of them in there.
Goodness. So I want to have a whole 2 foot by 3 bed of asparagus. So I'm going to drop some more seeds so that I can put these in there. But I'm so excited about these things.
Good.
So let's see what you dropped on March the 5th. I did these on March the 1st.
Oh. Don't be hating on my. Okay, first of all, so I was trying to do like 28 different types of tomatoes, right? And
we here for it, honey. We here for it.
But because I was asking my bestie because she do the tomato thing, and I'm like, why some of these look so scrawny? Like, I'm like, what is wrong with all the? Some of them don't look how you say that?
Robust.
Thank you. Some of them just look scrawny, but I do also have Oh, here's my little. Oh, I'm gonna have to take my screen off. Okay, let me take my screen
Okay,
off.
Orange Accordion, I see you there.
You see,
And Cece, it
Join
was
the
so
steady.
good and funny to see your mom in that video, by the way.
Yeah, she don't know she in it. Okay, here we go. So
Your
there
tray is
are
so neat.
my little tomatoes that are coming up because I told you I restarted them because I
They
was just.
look good.
But then these over here.
Analytic.
Oh, that's backwards. Golly. Okay. Um, these over here is squashes. I have and a cushaw. Here's I have a cushaw here,
Is
and
that the one Homestead Heart did a challenge on last year?
yeah, but this is the
Mhm.
orange striped cushaw.
Is
Orange.
it?
And then I have a table queen, acorn squash, and a white scallop is down up in there. The white scallop, and then the butternut squash, and then the front is a yellow squash. So I'm about to take these squashes out of here because the tomatoes need a little more loving on them. So, and I don't have nothing in this side. I was gonna plant something, but then I didn't. So,
Wait,
yeah.
did you plant watermelon yet?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have some.
They probably growing all down your yard already.
Oh no, they not because I got to drop my seed April 1st. I think is when we got to drop our some seed.
Challenge.
So yeah, the challenge seed. Let me grab these tomatoes. I
Grab
mean,
them seeds, girl. Grab them seeds. My Homestead Heart order shipped. So I'm excited about that.
let's see.
And so I'm waiting for in my garden.
All right, I have the Texas watermelon right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I dropped them on 3.5. So we got Texas watermelon,
This is
and
watermelon.
then we got some sugar babies. I think I got 4 sugar babies up in here.
Hey,
So
little sugar babies, girl. I ain't grew
yeah,
a sugar baby yet. I'm working on it.
I'm growing some for the kids because they like the personal ones, and be my grandbaby first time getting her little personal watermelon. I'm gonna help her,
Oh.
show her how to cut it off the vine when it's ready.
So
So yeah.
analytic, we talked about you the other week.
Hey,
We talked about you being one of the best sweet potato harvest videos of 2024. Honey, honey, let me tell you, I had a good time. I had a great time just watching you dig for the potatoes.
hey, Lori.
Lori, honey, let me tell you, you ain't behind you just in time to get started. Cause I ain't planning nothing yet. That'll happen.
Look, Analytic came out when she heard watermelon. She like, what? Who trying to already
That's
start
gonna
watermelon?
happen next
Oh
week.
Lord, then hands in the dirt popped up in here too. See,
Listen, let me tell y'all something.
disregard that part of the video.
Hands in the dirt. Hey, how you doing?
Yes, hey,
What's up?
everybody. Can I
Here
just
you go, Gina. Let me dust my crown.
listen? Can I just stop for a moment and give a shout out? Because I'm like pulling up everybody's channel. So Rashida, girl, it's 12 people watching from your channel. Cece, I haven't pulled yours up yet.
I
I
sent them
think
to
it's 1 or 2 on my channel. We got a whopping 30 people watching from Lisa's channel. Give it up.
Come on, Lisa.
Yes.
They're here for her.
Whatever.
Okay, so
They
StreamYard
gonna tell
tells me
Gordon.
we have a total of 45. So I'm sending it to my YouTube channel, my personal Facebook page, and my um brand Facebook page.
Oh, see, I didn't share to my
So
pages.
if you want to follow, y'all can go to my brand Facebook page, Rashida Monique, same name. You can find me everywhere, almost Rashida Monique, Instagram, whatever. All right.
Hey, GT.
And if y'all wondering why Rashida, oh, and they got all these videos and half ain't that many about gardening. Because I ain't start off with gardening. All right, so analytic. Then let me go back. Yeah. She said, oh yeah. You had the best video for me. from 2024. I watched, and let me tell you, I watch a lot of potato videos. And I don't even follow these people. I just put in potato harvest and the year, and I just go down the list because I love a good potato. I don't know what it is.
I do too. I
It
do
ain't
too.
like they different. The people gonna leave some in the ground. People gonna be digging all day, and then some people gonna start you off and cut the middle out, just show you what they had at the end. Ooh, them videos make me so mad. I'm like, I was gonna go on this emotional roller coaster with you. Gina gonna dust off your crown, Gina. Dust off your crown, Gina. All right. GT, what's up? All right.
GT in the house?
GT in the house. Y'all know I had a question earlier, but it left me.
GT, I was just showing my Cherokee purple seedlings.
Yeah.
So, GT, can you drop the rules in the chat? Like, are we only supposed to be growing and pulling our tomato from one plant, or it is the largest tomato we get from any plants that we grow?
That we grow
Starting from that date.
from
Right.
from February 28th on of those. So yeah,
What's
go ahead and put
making
that in the
32?
chat
What's 32?
or link it.
He
You
made
said it was
32 in the
31
chat.
from
He
her,
said
so
he
now
would.
it's 32.
I'm about to share to my Facebook page and see if we get some more people.
Girl, I went on and shared it to
And
my
I need to
page.
get my stuff together for the next time I can bring my folks in here.
And I'm trying to do better by putting that thing out so it goes to my page and say, hey, they're going to be live. So y'all can
So
take
how do
that.
you do that?
Look,
When
I should
I
bring
go
my
in the
TikTok people in
StreamYard,
here.
when I come in the StreamYard and into the studio, I can name my destination and do my invites. And so once I name it, it asks me, do I want to stream now or later? I choose later. And then it gives me a new section that gives me the calendar so I can do a date and a time and add a thumbnail if I so desire. And then and then I save it, and then it just automatically posts to my destinations that we're going to go live. And so y'all can take those and show that out. Now on your end, I don't know, because it's the same studio. So I don't know if you would have come in the studio if I wasn't here, if you would have the option to say, oh, Rashida created one, I'm gonna be on this, I can share it. So y'all have to test that out.
Right.
Let me know, and I can set it up the next one earlier, and we'll test it out.
GT say you just got to weigh the tomatoes individually. You can't like pile them all up on one scale now. Like, 28-pound tomatoes.
I got some tomatoes. I'm gonna make some salsa with here soon. Just to get it out my parents' refrigerator. I got jars so I can can them. I just got to get to it. But first is to get y'all know I still got to get my house in order. Get my house in order. Oh, do it today. Get your house. Hey, going with Nana. Hey, Nana. And I'm gonna try to click out so y'all can get these channel names. Because if you're not joining from the rest of us, you can feel free to follow us.
I don't have no.
All right.
I'm trying to get everybody set up. I need it.
No
Y'all
cuts.
go ahead and
on the
sub
way
to each
in.
other, and those of the few of us, the few of y'all that's watching me, y'all sub to Lisa, y'all sub to Shelly and Cece and Jackie. Jackie's not here, but hers is 4 Seasons at 4 Seasons Garden.
Can you put it in the chat, Shelly?
Say again.
Can you put Jackie's channel in the chat?
And so go ahead and do that.
Oh, she did. Okay.
You love Potato Harvest 2 Analytic Garden. All right. Educated Natural. Girl, no, who's Educated Natural? Now I'm like, Educated Natural. You surprised to see me on YouTube? Now I got to go to you because I can't see your face on here. I'm like, now I got to figure out who this is. They've been following me for a minute. It's either
That's
natural
10.
hair or
If you
daily
hear me,
devotion.
That's 10.
if you hear me saying 10, that's
Yeah,
educated. Yeah.
yeah. But she said she first met me on Facebook years ago. So now I'm like, years
Oh.
ago?
Oh.
I got to figure out. Because I usually know my people. Thanksgiving
Mm.
and Christmas for them. Okay. All
And
right. Girl,
Shelly,
we're
can you drop
done.
your link?
Huh?
Shelly, can she drop? Gina want to know what your link is for your
Oh,
church.
absolutely.
Hey, Sharon.
And here's the hashtag for the Cherokee Purple Challenge. I'll be getting my seeds in. Yeah, I'm starting them late, but I'm starting them anyway. And my tomatoes may be as big as those humongous watermelons that CC grew last year, but I'm a grower.
All right, Stacy. Have a good evening. You trying to be funny. You trying.
Listen, you gotta be proud of what you grew. Listen.
Hey, I'm telling you what, them watermelons
You got
changed
out the
my
gate.
look. It made me like watermelons because Teagsy gave me the White Wonder watermelon because and I tasted it and it was actually sweet. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm forever gonna grow them because I love the taste of those. It's white flesh watermelon.
I'm trying to find the best way to share my channel link.
Oh.
There it is.
Girl.
I found it. I always be
Listen,
struggling.
I done put the name up here, y'all. Y'all gonna have to do some of the
Oh,
work.
she said
I'm
she
not
just
trying.
she
I'm not.
inboxed you, Rashida.
Huh?
10
Did
inbox.
she inbox me? Okay, I'll check that.
Y'all probably met up at a church service somewhere.
Girl, I mean, people. Listen, I was at a service, y'all, and I don't. If something happened in service, I don't post about it, right? But one
Mm-hmm.
day something happened, I was gonna make this quote unquote vague post. Vague post. Holy
Mm-hmm.
Ghost said, "Don't you do it."
You was gonna make what kind
That
of post?
person's spouse came to me after service and said, "You haven't done devotionals in a long time. I miss you." And I'm like, I said, "We Facebook friends?" She said, "Uh-huh." And then when I remembered, when I heard the last name, I said, "Oh my God." Like, see, she'd have known exactly what I was talking about.
Uh-huh. Hey,
I was
Bayou.
like, gonna mess up your testimony. Just leave it alone.
Right.
So I be knowing people, y'all, but I need a reminder. Nowadays, I do need a reminder, and we're praying
Thank you, Analytic
that when
Gardener.
I get up off of all this medication,
Thank you.
that my memory bounces back. That's what we praying for.
Yep. And
All
Sharon
right.
is from yellow watermelon.
Hey, Sharon.
Hey, Gardener with an attitude.
And my thing is getting stuck. So it's like I can't scroll the comments, and then all of a sudden I get like 12 of it. I'm like, I'm so behind. So thank y'all
Hey,
for
Resident
minding the
Angela.
comments.
Can you leave our channels up, or you can't? Yeah, for people that's coming in.
Yeah. So I had to go to my main one. So what was the last question? Because I had another question,
We
y'all.
found you, Shelly.
Thank you.
She grow all kind of stuff, y'all.
Who?
I'm glad she
Who?
has a channel
Sharon?
now, Miss
Oh
Shelly.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Casey's 55.
I want to say I started watching her. I think I'm new to the channel, but I haven't watched much of the channel. See, y'all don't understand. I did a lot of listening when I was driving, when I go to work, and I
Mm-hmm.
would let it play while I type.
Hey, Melinda.
And now that I'm home, my focus ain't that. I get like 10 minutes in the video, and I'll be like, I can't do this. And that's like somebody's like, well, why aren't you writing? You got time to write now. I'm like, y'all don't understand.
Mm.
It just coming. Like, words are hard for me.
Gina says she grow the white, yellow orange and red flesh watermelon.
Oh, that sounds good, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to get some watermelon. But even the watermelons that didn't have a chance to get fully ripe at the end of last season, they still were sweetish, even though they weren't ripe. And I mean, that's Swedish as in the meatball, but sweet ish is what I'm trying to say. I'm using the T and
Kind
not
of
the
sweet.
D. Sweet ish. And they still had a good taste. And I was like, these, because I've never had my homegrown watermelon.
Hmm.
And I was proud of that not quite ready watermelon.
Right.
I was really proud of that. So, you know, I feel like these experiences just really let me know that I have the capability to do things that I never thought I would do, or even
Mm-hmm.
never thought those things I never thought of doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
Grr. Ba, ba, ba. It's 9:46, y'all. We done had a good chat today, even though it was
We have. If you
disorganized. It
joined
should
us
have didn't
late,
have no questions to prepare for. I
listen,
want
if you have joined us late, please feel free to go back and watch the replay. We did share some good information.
and did we did, and also, um, if you haven't had a chance to share the video out, go ahead and do that. Do that now. I'm gonna give you time to do that now.
Analytic have grown yellow and red. Orange sounds good, but I don't know about that white. Oh, analytic. The white Wonder watermelon. Are
Oh,
yes, it
that
is
one
good.
wasn't good.
It's good because I don't like any of the other colors.
So you like?
I don't like watermelon. I
Oh.
didn't like watermelon until I tasted that one that I grew homegrown from my own garden. I like watermelon. That type. Yeah,
Rashida
see,
and
I
Lisa.
did grow watermelon. Somebody analytics says she saw me eat it.
Mm.
Yeah, when broke talking all that mess. Oh, she just grew leaves. I grew watermelon. I did.
My royal golden watermelons that look like pumpkins. They were a little sweet. They weren't as sweet as the regular watermelons. So I
Nobody
may try to
wants.
grow them again this year.
Mm-hmm. I made some
Ooh,
pepper
Jeannie
jelly.
made some pepper
Uh,
jelly.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited
With the
about
white
watermelon. I'm
vinegar.
excited about trying corn this year.
Thank you, Tin. I know I grew watermelon. I just had it on the wrong scale.
That is hilarious.
It is.
She had it on the wrong scale. Don't
Right.
let her
When
tell
I
you.
stood on it, the scale was working, but when the watermelon got on there, it didn't work.
So here's the question: what is everybody using to track their seed?
Oh,
Um,
girl, that's my. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's somebody you know.
oh, that's not what
Honey.
you hollering about.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's what I'm hollering about.
So the question is, what are you using to track your seed starting, um, when to harvest? How do you track your garden?
I,
Go
Okay.
ahead, CC, since you held up your book.
Yeah. Now let me go back to settings and take this off here because can't see nothing. Goodness. So this is what I have been using. My garden planner, log book, and garden to table. So I was doing good. And even at the beginning of this season, I was doing good because I was writing down everything, that I was going to plan out. Because I started off in my, let's see, where am I at? I even wrote what I have in my green stalks, just wrote all that down. But I do go back because I started this, what, 2 years ago?
mm,
But I usually will put what I planted and then whatever succeeded, you know. And when like little notes, like I pulled it this day, this didn't work, something like that. But I have not been faithful with it this year because I've been disappointed with the way the weather and my plants was dying, and I was just like, Yeah. So yeah, that's me.
We had a question in the comments. It says, "Has
Hey,
anyone
J3.
had success growing watermelons in grow bags?" I did watermelons in grow bags last year, gardener with an attitude. I did. I had 10 gallons of bags, and the plants were. I had 2 plants per bag. And I ended up adding 2 rosemary plants in each bag because the people say to stop the rodents from eating it because somebody ate one of my watermelon
Ooh,
vines before it started to grow. But it grew back. It grew back. So I was able to do it and they grew successfully. I just didn't start them in time, which if I start next week when I get my mix, I still would be um 3 to 4 weeks ahead of when I did last year. 'Cause last year, I think
okay.
I started those seeds in April, and I didn't put them in the ground to June. And I mean, no, it was June because it was right after I got back. No, right before I went to Pastor Hannah's prayer, 12-hour prayer, and that's in June. So it was June.
You have a
Um,
short window too.
yeah, and I
Mm,
have a short
Yeah.
window, so I need to start earlier. And then I think what I'm going to do is, even though it may be cold outside, because listen, we didn't have 70-degree weather, y'all. We'd have been outside without a coat. I done wore my new trench coat. I done wore dresses, girl. It's been nice. And
And then it be
today
cold.
it was like 50-ish when we woke up. Now it's like 20-ish. It was snowing when we came
Ooh,
back in the
it's
house.
snowing.
I
Ooh.
said, y'all saw me put snowflakes, right? In the
mm-hmm.
chat. I'm like, I get it. It's Michigan. We got to rev up the spring, but I just really ain't for it. So anyway, I know to put my stuff in bigger pots so that they can continue to grow and not be stunted until I can get them in the ground.
Hey, inspired
So I
lady.
had typed in the in the chat in response to that question that we did do a couple watermelon plants, and by we I mean my husband, because watermelons is his primary responsibility. Like that's the only thing he really focused on in the garden, and I do everything else.
And that's the only thing I let him do.
No, he can do whatever he wants, but that's what he wants the most is his focus is solely invested in getting a sweet watermelon. And we did it last year. But what we did was we he did the grow bags, and I think they were probably 20 gallon, 15, 20 gallon size grow bags. He put a contractor bag in the fabric grow bags, and of course had holes in them to help with holding that moisture in, because the fabric grow bags are very difficult to maintain a good moisture level in the soil.
Mhm.
And we definitely had some growth out of those.
Okay.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Somebody had mentioned like if you're growing in grow bags, whatever you're growing in them, put them in like a kiddie pool.
Mm-hmm.
That will keep them
I didn't
help.
want that look. I didn't want that look. They actually sell some on, how y'all say it, the A company,
Amazing.
Amazon. On
Mm.
Amazon, they have these things that you can sit the grow bags on that are supposed to help with wicking moisture up. But I feel like they're for the smaller grow bags, not for the big ones.
Yeah.
But I'm not willing to invest in that.
Snowflakes here today. 7 degree days. Wow.
I came in hit the like button. Thank you, GT.
Yes, yes, yes.
H2 O Savior said yes. She's saying she and is in Detroit.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
Detroit weather like my weather. My God, today. Yeah, so H
tracking your garden.
truck in the garden. Oh, well, I was thinking about using this, y'all, but I got sticky notes. I'm a sticky note girl. So when I get a thought, I like these. This ain't the real size. I like the longer version of these sticky notes.
Okay.
Okay, I see you
Like
done
the ones
brought
Um,
out
they go on the
something there.
refrigerator.
but I haven't really used it because y'all know I was frustrated. But I pulled it out today because I said we just gonna garden, Roshita. What we
Might
Okay.
as
doing? We
well
gonna
get
garden.
people
We gonna
started.
make something happen. And if
Okay.
I got to roll out there on all fours and put my stuff in these beds and dog it, then that's what it's gonna be.
Right. And
That's
you'll
right.
have your
Right.
plan right there in
Right.
it.
Right. Hey, gardeners, it's great.
Um, did you go yet, Lisa? I don't think you did.
Well, I'm using the same thing Rashida using.
Okay, so handwritten note
Mm-hmm.
in the journal. The garden, what's it called? The garden planner
Yeah, the
Yeah.
garden planner from Lolita.
from
I
Lolita.
am thinking
And
about putting
she
it in
got
the
this
binder though. I'm
page
thinking about
here
taking it out of
where
here and putting it in a regular
you can
binder.
track your seed sowing,
Mm-hmm.
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 and I write everything, all my seeds and stuff down. I made copies because she only had like one
You
sheet.
got the blur on your camera?
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Yeah,
The blur
Blur
setting
out
on
the
it.
background.
that's okay.
That's it. That's
So
what
I
it
actually have that book also. I
You
did
saying
have,
with some mistakes or something?
and so as it relates to the mistakes, I ended up getting a corrected copy in PDF, and so I actually am able to use the journal on my iPad in the app Goodreads, and so I'm able to duplicate pages and whatnot right within that app, and so I can write things down.
Got Goodreads.
Yeah, all you need for Goodreads, all you need is a PDF copy of the book, or if you can PDF it yourself, the pages
She
that you
sent me
use.
one too. Hey there.
Yeah, so that's what I did with that. However,
All
a
right.
couple years ago, I invested in seed time.
Oh,
Am I
okay.
saying it right, Rashida?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I invested in seed time, but I was always very confused by it. One, I think it was because I wasn't starting seeds myself. I was always doing transplants and trying to learn how to enter in
Ribbit.
my stuff.
Right.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Trying to learn how to enter in my stuff so that it was tracking the fact from the point of me transplanting and not seeding. It was confusing to me. But this year, because I did start seeds and I'm becoming more and more knowledgeable, I have actually started entering my stuff in seed time from the date that I started my seeds, and it has been amazing.
It
So much
suggests.
so.
Did you put your grow
Affiliate.
zone and everything in so it suggests
Yes,
when you
ma'am.
are to start your seeds?
Yes,
Well,
yes.
that's good. That's real helpful.
So
Are you,
everything that I've put in so far are the things that I have actually started seeds for in February and in March. And now I'm going back in and adding the other things that I plan to grow. But even more exciting is the feature that they have where you can do your garden layout. So I have started working in the layout, laying out all of my grow beds so that I can then assign my crops to the very specific grow bed. So I'm super excited about that.
Yeah.
Yes, Analytic Garden. I was like you, like I have had seed time for years and wasn't using it, but I'm making use of it this year. The Garden Planner by the Lolita Perry, who I know personally. Um,
Yeah.
I
I
have
know.
hers and support her stuff. Yeah,
I
she's
was
here in
wondering if you have
Washington
an
too.
affiliate link or something. I was like, you really promoting that person.
Yeah, all right.
She was talking about it. That's why I ordered me one because I just like the cover. Like,
Well, I
Yeah, I
wasn't
like the
really
cover.
promoting it, other than the fact that I was like, "Oh, this is cute. I like it."
yeah,
And then
I,
when she
I
was
feel like
like,
it
"I'm
was it
ordering,"
was oh, dude, y'all could put y'all stuff in there. Oh, well, let me tell you about I like was that a whole setup for her to
it wasn't because I
But you
wanted to
know
talk
what?
about seed
But
it
she
looked
time.
like
does.
I just fed
But
into
she
it.
does have an affiliate link. You do
See?
have an affiliate link for Seed Time.
I don't know. I don't
It's
use
no,
it.
you do. They give it to you. I got one.
Oh,
If
okay.
you have to go in there, you go into the account thing. It's down there.
Well, see,
Oh,
if you promote
So
them, then
you
at
need to
least
put it
you can
on.
get some
Yeah,
kickback.
put it on in
okay.
there, girl.
Well,
Get
I
your
will have to. I'm gonna find my affiliate link and make
and
sure
put
it's
it
in
in your
all my
comments, girl.
videos, because
yeah.
I think it is a great program, and I think there are other programs out there
Yeah.
also. But I'm just excited about the fact that this year, I keep taking my glasses off, y'all, because they dirty and I can't see clearly through them. But I'm just excited that I'm actually able to use it, because in years past, like I even told Rashida, I'm like, girl, I ain't using it. You go ahead and use it. So when I went, so when I went to log into the account, this year.
Is that shootable? Say on
Yes.
head.
And then I'm looking at it, I'm like, she ain't doing nothing in here.
And ain't.
So, CC, did you share what are you doing?
Her
I
notebook.
share. I
Oh,
share
that's right.
first.
You did the first.
Yeah.
Your journal.
Ruth. It's no certain moon tonight. The last 2 nights it was the blood moon, so I plant with the moon when it's a full moon. But yeah,
I saw your video about that today pop up. I haven't watched it fully, but I was like, oh, okay.
yeah.
This girl is always
Yeah.
doing something. Cece stay doing something.
Make me create an online planner.
You know what? But that's the thing, though.
You should buy you.
Kim at Cozy's Corner has a planner too, and she tells people want it one, and she says it's on Amazon because most people put them on Amazon because Amazon's demand
Print
print
on demand.
Print on demand. Thank you, girl. You know my words.
Mm-hmm.
So people are like, well, this
And
is
the
not
Lord
what I
knows your
want.
heart.
If you look at the reviews, this is not what I wanted. Doesn't give me. She said, no, this was made for me.
Yeah.
This works for me. So
Same.
buy you Sugar Hunt and make you a planner and throw it on Amazon.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
If you have something you're using, somebody might like yours. Say it again, Lisa. Sorry.
I was kind of thinking the same thing for myself, like, because I've used so many different ones and put all my best thoughts into one and make my own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you think about it, whatever we use, we're gonna have to make it our own anyway. Because we have microclimates. We live in different places. I live in a place that get a lot of trash. Okay, I live in
a lot of what?
Trash. School neighborhood. So we got homework papers, lunch papers, blah blah blah. Kids dropping stuff, and it all blow up in the yard.
Okay, I was wondering where you was going with the trash.
No, but how do you deal with that? We all have different things we deal with in our garden.
Yeah.
And so our way of tracking seed starting, the way of planting with the moon. Adele, I don't know if she's still on here. She might be in the bushes, but I think she passed by the moon because she said her granddaddy and all them. Back in the day, that's what they did.
Right. Can we go back to that one that you? Yeah. Can we go back to her? Congratulations on being a new gardener.
Congratulations.
And, she got the advice from Miss Lisa by almanac seeding schedule. And the moon, which I go by. The moon, the almanac is kind of like by the moon schedule. That's how the older farmers learn how to do things. But I mean, I don't just plant when the full moon, but I make sure I have something in the ground when it does go through. So, okay.
And that's another thing about Lord have mercy.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. I'm not gonna blame that on you. But yeah, congratulations, Melinda, for sticking with it. Because where is who I want to talk to for real is the vegan. The vegan, is that her name? Vegan gardener. She had a rough year last year. She was growing in her backyard and getting no sun. She moved out in their sister yard. And she was having problems. Some of the stuff died, and she had to move it around. And there, almost every video, she was like, "I quit. I'm not gonna do this no more."
Oh,
but this year, I've seen her. She just started seeds. She gotten planters. She's invested in things and actually using them. I'm like, she gonna make it. She gonna make it. So yeah, congratulations for gardening and sticking with it. Now I can't do both. Let's see.
You're welcome, cousin.
The almanac. I like the almanac. I do want to say, if you're on here and you're saying, "Oh, you guys are spending money," you don't have to. The almanac is free, and they have a lot of free information. There are even a lot of people that give away free information because they just want you to grow your food, and so you don't have to spend a lot of money.
Miss Gail says she plant one or more seeds every day, moon or no moon.
Miss Gail is doing stuff every day. Miss Gail, we went to the restaurant and got some to-go containers. And I got to do with my food. My sister said, "You gonna keep this container?" I said, "Nah, I ain't about to use that. Throw it in the trash." But sure enough, Miss Gail said, "You can use them to-go containers, are perfect humidity domes and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Yep."
I
Um,
be thinking about all that stuff now.
but I know me. I save all that stuff. Don't know where it is. Well, anyway, but I just bought a whole bunch of stuff, so ain't need for me saving that. um. So, is there anything else we got to cover, y'all? This has been 2 hours for us not to have no plan. I think we had pretty good content for not to have no
We
plan.
did.
I'm with Miss Gail. Just be starting seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You, Georgia Peachnut too. She said, "So you rich?" No, I ain't rich. I'm bougie is what I
Yeah,
am.
rich taste.
It's a difference. And I ain't even gonna say I'm bougie, but nah.
She is.
You just like expensive stuff.
Hmm.
Go ahead and tell it, Lisa.
She got quality taste.
We had that conversation earlier. You have to go back and watch the beginning. I just they germinate and sprout, but then they die. What you mean? What's germinating?
The spinach.
The spinach? Oh, girl.
If when it get too hot, they spinach ain't
Yeah, you can't
they
keep
going away.
spinach. Can't be hot. They can't be hot. Your soil cannot be warm. So if you have them in something that you have on a heat mat or something, you need to take them off.
Yeah.
And if you have them on a light that's too hot or too close, you might want to move them out the direct light. You won't have to, yeah, something like that. But I haven't figured out spinach yet either.
I usually
thought I
just
did.
plant them direct when it's still real cool.
I planted spinach the fall of 2023, had a few sprouts. And then it got winter. And I was like, all them plants probably dead. Come the spring, I go out there. I got a few little things of spinach. I said, "Oh, this what y'all want to do."
Yeah, that's how mine did.
Oh,
I sprinkled mine. I had them in the freezer for months because they were saying they got to be cold stratified. And then I put them out there while it was still cold. And then it snowed on them and everything. And then I had all these little baby spinaches coming up. And I'm like, yes, I finally done it. And then they still like yay tall in that bed. And I'm like, what is going on with y'all?
it's hot
I
now.
don't understand.
Now it's like, now you're going to die.
I don't know how they get big spinach either. I don't understand. I'm like, I can't do this. But yeah, we're gonna figure out spinach. I watched a guy that grows spinach at his farm, for bulk retail, and I was like, one thing, y'all know how we are. I ain't finna do all that. I want the results, but I ain't finna do all that. You do is eat too much. But anyway, we're gonna figure it out because it can be done.
It can be. My bestie grew spinach for the first time this year. She's like, I just threw the pack of seeds out there. And it's like some things when you just don't care and you throw them out there, they do wonderful. I'm like, what is that? And then when you try to baby them, they're just like, no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. You tended to me too much.
Yeah, and that's
Well,
why.
you know what? I should go throw some more out there in the bed. When I did my winter garden, not this past winter, but the winter past, I actually had spinach to finally come up. My problem was I had so much stuff growing, I was confused by what was what. I had tatsoi and spinach and something called corn
salad.
Corn salad. I had so much stuff in there. I didn't know what was what.
Right.
But it definitely did, I think, come up like later. So I might grow some more. Let me tell y'all, let me give y'all an update on my collard greens.
Okay.
Hubby went out there and cleaned them up. They was looking like some trash from the snow being on them. He went and broke all them old dead leaves off, and while my plants is looking nice, they look. I was like, oh, I need to harvest these greens and cook them tonight.
Mm.
He left them centers on there. They gonna grow.
Yeah, so I'm going to figure out a way to get them stakes supported because they still leaning over. They so tall.
Yeah.
And I'm going to see how long they're going to grow into the spring before I plant some new transplants out there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then leave them so they can go to seed and you can collect seeds from them.
Yeah, I didn't let these go. So, and that's what I did previous years. Once the spring rolled around, they went to seed. I actually harvested my seeds. And so I'll try to grow some of those in
Mhm.
addition to the new seeds that I got.
Now, speaking of when you're saying about the when you were doing the spinach and the bok choy and the though bok choy and tak
Fat
soy,
boy.
I can grow that stuff like nobody's business. But spinach, no. I'm just like, come on, come on.
Because they all want bulk too.
They all
If
in
they
it.
get
I
too
mean,
hot.
they all in that same, texture family. I can grow them, but spinach is
Yeah,
just like,
my bok choy was every time it would just bolt. So I
really?
never got full like
Oh, my pak
bulk.
choi was huge. It
I think
fanned
I
out.
saw some of your videos with that.
Yeah. Oh man, they were good.
Cousin Angela said that she her spinach, she grew it in the hydroponic, but it didn't sprout in the garden.
Mm.
I,
Oh, so
well,
did
I
you
put
try
my spinach.
planting from the sprouted spinach in the hydroponic? Because that's what I'm going to try to do over the next couple of weeks is start some seedlings in the hydroponic pots that I got, the new ones that I got. Yeah.
I tried. No, I tried. I didn't try. I put my spinach in the refrigerator last fall. And it's still there because
Hmm.
y'all know. So I might just take it. I'm gonna tell you what I've been thinking. Two things I've been thinking.
What you been
One,
thinking?
okay, so in my gardener has they did a experiment with leftover seeds or old seeds. They
Uh-huh.
just tossed them out the back door in a specific lot, and that's how that stuff grew. And
The
I'm like,
chaos
that's crazy.
gardening.
So I'm thinking about
Hmm.
taking a piece of my backyard and just start throwing seeds out there and see what happens. Other thing is, I'm I have a lot of trees at the fence line of my house. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, maybe I should put some dirt out there and try to grow some of my fickle things like spinach under the tree. So if the sun come out, you still got a little shade since you bougie, like your owner.
Mm.
So
Like how you slipped that in now.
so yeah. Oh, Sharon, I've been having trouble with collards too, but I decided if I can't grow collards, I'm driving down to Alabama because I can make that drive. I'm going to Lisa house. I'm gonna
Well,
have my bags, my freezer bags ready.
Come on.
this was my first time growing the Georgia collards, but like I'm about to get rid of those and put something else. I have some more in another bed, but like I did a whole 4x2 bed of the Georgia collards, and I'm like, I could be
You're
growing
over
something
it now.
else. Yeah, I'm like, because mustards are my thing. I'll grow collards
Yeah.
because I gave a lot of collards away. But I'm like, mustards is red mustards and Florida broadleaf mustards.
Did I order some red mustards for my mama?
Those are good.
Yes, they are.
I got so many seeds, y'all. So let's go back to seed starting. I know I'm all over the place. So she said that this was her first time starting from seed. That's what Shelly was saying. Actually
Mm-hmm.
getting successful seeds to be able to plant whatever. I started my first seed starting in July of 23. This was people kept saying I need to start seeds. But growing up, my dad never started anything from seed. He always bought transplants. So that's what I always did, even in my apartment garden. I just went to buy transplant. I never went to the big box stores for transplant until I was in my apartment and I couldn't find it at the nursery where I went. So we have a local nursery. Now their for sale is like, I don't even think it's $3. And then they have a long flat, and you can fit about 10 of those on there, and a flat costs you $20. So when people keep telling me it's so expensive, I'm like, I can go get me some plants for $20. What you mean it's expensive? But then I went to Home Depot, y'all, and I was like, let me see what they got. And I'm like, they charging $6 for this?
For one, and a lot of theirs were like one plant. It's like
Mm-hmm.
4 and $5.99. Whereas back in the day, you used to could get a 6 cell tray for like $2.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom and daddy used to start seeds all the time, but they went to our co-op,
Uh-huh.
and I mean it wasn't no big box stores in the 70s. It was not in the
Mm-hmm.
70s, 80s, and all them. With no orange store, with no blue store, not here
Uh-uh.
in Florence, Alabama. It was not,
And
and
at
it was.
Ace Hardware, they didn't have plants. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. And they just went to the co-op and and I guess wherever, but locally. And they always had these little brown paper bags of seeds, and they would save their own seeds.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Let's have
what
a
I remember.
let's have a moment of silence for Educated Naturals
What she say?
brassicas. Her brassicas had gone to be with the Lord.
Look,
They went
in the
on to
words of
glory.
Bro,
They
Yeah,
said,
take him
it's
to the king.
yeah, take me to the king. But look, I ain't got much to bring. I ain't even gonna come.
Ain't got much to bring.
Ooh-wee.
She didn't get none.
That is hilarious. But yeah, but I didn't know anything about buying plants from Home Depot, or we don't have a Lowe's. Lowe's closed a long time ago. Um or whatever what's the other store y'all talk, oh, Tractor Supply or whoever.
Um, I
The
get my
Tractor Supply
starch
does?
usually from I get it from Miller Farms. Is usually where I
Yeah.
get most of my
And we always went to this
starch.
place. It's called Ken's Nursery if y'all in Flint, Michigan. But there's a Walker Farm in Burton. And so I went out there this year. Let me tell you the truth. Them plants is expensive at the farm. But them mugs is big. When I tell you I bought I bought the chocolate mint. And
Mm-hmm.
so it came, I don't know, the pot had to be like this deep, it's about this round. So let's say it's like a 6 inch, maybe an 8 inch pot. And I mean it was growing over.
That's because
And
it's full
I
of fertilizer.
let me get that. Let
They,
me
they
get
pump them plants up full up of fertilizer. You,
probably
Yeah, they
girl, but
will.
them things was pretty to me. You
of
understand?
course.
But so I went out there and spent a good grip. But
Oh, put
yeah,
up Maddie
if
comment.
I can't grow anything, I'm gonna go to Ken's. And then if I can't find it at Ken's, I'm gonna go to the farm, maybe. Because the last time I bought a plant from Home Depot, and it was spider mites, and they play too much. Um,
Well, I think it Miss Linda Tina. She has a quarantine area in her garden. If she happened to buy something from
Mm-hmm.
nursery or a big box store, she puts it in that quarantine area. So whatever that may come with that plant, and they're to be quarantined in that little area before she puts them in her good soil.
now
Because like
some
you said, you don't know what they do to these plants before they
somebody I watched, it's not a food gardening channel, but I think they do plants. And that lady got that plant, and she soaked it, and she took all the soil off of it, roots and
Mm-hmm.
everything,
Mm-hmm.
and put it in her own soil.
Yeah.
And
Because sometimes there be stuff up in the,
she say because a lot of stuff they do to these plants is the reason why they ain't sitting in the store dying.
Mm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so yeah,
Hey, Jay Winston.
let me see, Jay Winston. Hey, how you doing?
one of my
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't
Friends.
know that. So I had to learn. I had to learn. Come on now.
Yeah, now y'all got me thinking that's what I'm gonna have to do if I buy some starts this season.
Yeah, you do
But
have to.
won't it be beautiful if I don't have to buy any starts this year?
It'd be wonderful.
Yes, I mean your stuff has been really good.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
just think that all the other things you have been able to buy to get your garden started
Yes.
because you've saved money from buying starts. You just bought seeds,
Yeah.
and that wasn't
A
but
lot of
$1,
seeds.
two or so, whatever.
This is
And
a lot
A
of
lot
seeds.
of seeds.
I bought some flower seeds too from Homestead Heart. I think I bought quite a few flower seeds too.
you need
I
to get
was
them started.
surprised.
So when you get your stuff out there, you can bring in some pollinators.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I had some wild flowers out there last year. Yeah, I threw in some cheap planters I got from the Amazing, y'all call them.
Amazon. Hmm.
And and they did good bringing in pollinators.
Hmm.
But we usually have quite a few bees around. So,
Ken said she got to get some strawberry starts.
girl, you know what? I'm so mad at strawberries,
I'm
and I
I'm
love
always
I've been
mad at
snacking
them.
on mine every day lately.
Shut
I
up.
think my seeds are
Lucky thing,
finally
got you
starting
some
to
strawberries to snack on.
sprout.
Huh?
I think my strawberry seeds are finally, some of them are starting to sprout.
Okay.
Oh,
So
you
we're
doing it
gonna
from
see what
seed?
happens.
I bought some
Somebody
seed.
commented on here about planting strawberries with the asparagus. So we'll
Hmm.
see. If mine survive, I might plant them in the same bed and see what happens.
Right.
Why do I feel like somebody said they regretted doing that and they took their strawberries out?
Of the strawberry
The
thing?
I
strawberries,
think
you have
I
to keep
think
up with
once
those
it begins
runners.
to hmm,
Mm.
go
You have
ahead.
to keep up with those runners with strawberries wherever you plant them. Because
Uh-huh.
once those runners go out and they touch ground, that's a whole nother plant that's starting.
Mm-hmm.
And they just make more and more runners all the time. And you have strawberries all over your garden.
Uh, all of
Hmm.
your
Unless you
asparagus.
got time to keep up with that, then you go right on ahead.
Well, maybe I need to put them in a bed by themselves.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yes.
Okay.
But then the ones on the edge of the bed, you need to keep them mugs trim
Yep.
Hmm.
because they will hit the ground and they'll be.
Well, listen, I got me some nice new sharp pruners.
Yeah, you got some good sharp. I'm gonna give me some good pruners.
What do you think, Lisa? Do you think you? I mean, I think she can like, keep it in the old soil, but I mean that's up to her, right?
Yeah.
Keep what
Yep.
in the old soil?
She
So
overwintered her jalapenos and peppers from.
Oh,
Said she keep them in the same soil or put them
She
in new
could
soil?
just add some compost to it.
Hmm.
I had planned to overwinter my peppers.
I did too, but I wasn't successful. I didn't get them brought
Neither
in
was I.
time.
Mm-mm.
But that's
Just
okay. We just gonna start some more.
add you some compost.
Yeah, I might have some wild okra growing up out of my outside of my bed. Them okra, that okra, the stalk this is dry, but that pod, them pods is hanging on. I'm like, Lord, them seeds hit the ground, they gonna be growing, and I'm gonna have okra everywhere.
Okay, so the educated natural, where are you at? She said she's only allowed to grow in containers.
Not in the ground. She might because she's renting probably. You know.
You think you let yours run wild?
Is she in Philadelphia? Because she was all about the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's a good question. We're gonna find out.
Oh, she
Oh,
lives on a military post.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Folks got rules.
Yeah,
Mm.
they do. They got a lot of rules.
Them folks got rules.
All
Yes.
right,
So
ladies.
listen,
Well,
Yep.
y'all. I think we done came across our time. I
yeah.
had one more question, but it was all right.
Well, what's
I'm
the one
making
more
my seed
question?
starting. Y'all, anybody made this seed start? No, y'all all made y'all seed start mix, didn't y'all?
Mm-hmm.
I did not. I bought mine, but I am in the process right now because I need to start some more seeds of trying to make my own seed start mix. I have some cocoa core that I need to add some more water to. I already have peat moss. I've got perlite, and what else I need to add?
For make it like
And I have vermiculite. So I think I have everything I need. So I'm going to try to mix them up tonight, and then I may start some pots tomorrow because I need to
Kelly
up
said she
pot.
bought hers.
Yeah, I bought the first 3 bags of potting seed starting mix.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about buying some, and I was like, I'm not doing that. So I just put the order on that good old Browns in that brown place so they can ship me my stuff sometime next week.
I just get those bricks and just pour hot water on them.
Yep.
That's
Yeah, that's what I had.
add
That's
my
what I got.
perlite to it because that's
Hmm.
easy to store. It's not dirty everywhere, and it's just easy.
Mm-hmm.
And I got enough, I think, to make enough to last.
Now,
So thank
one
y'all.
thing I want to say before we go with that, if you do start like in say cocoa core or our seed starter mix, it doesn't have any nutrients. So after your leaves get their true leaves, you're gonna have to have some kind of nutrient that you put in. If you have them to keep them in the seed tray, you need some kind of nutrients put in there. If it's 511 diluted or earthworm
Mhm.
caskins or something. But
Mhm.
yeah,
So I have been putting that is it the
Max Grow. Hmm.
Max Grow? I've been putting that in the water when I water the seedlings.
That's why they look so
That's
big.
good.
Nice.
Mhm.
They got that Max stuff on.
I saw my boy add just a little bit of fertilizer to his mix, so that's what I'm gonna do.
But I
Just
am
in
going to
case
make
I
some
forget to
compost.
fertilize mine, huh?
I'm going to
Some
make some worm
compost tea.
casting
Yeah, tea.
tea.
I just
Mhm.
started doing that with my seedlings. I started giving them some of that because now they got their true leaves starting to come out, and I'm like, you need some food because that stuff don't have any food in it.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. No.
Okay, somebody has a question.
What's the purpose of adding perlite? Is to help drainage. Vermiculite is gonna help with water retention. No, they
Yeah.
don't cancel each other out.
Look at you.
Girl, listen, I've been
Look at
listening.
you.
Yes,
Okay.
you
I'm
need
I'm
them
gonna go
both.
put this back where it belongs because it just fell over.
So what's gonna happen is
It's the
what's
same
gonna
one.
happen is your vermiculite is gonna soak up water and it's gonna hold the water until the soil needs it. Any excess water, the perlite is gonna help it drain out of your soil so you don't have rotting roots. So
Yeah.
you need both. So yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right, you're welcome. You're welcome, y'all. We thank y'all for being here. We thank y'all for coming on. I feel like I'm about to dismiss church. Y'all's about to get a whole different dismissal.
Mhm.
I thank y'all for coming out and chatting with us. Y'all know me. One is Sunday, but number two, it's just on the inside of me. Thank y'all for coming and chatting with us, spending your time. I know your time is precious, but you took the time out tonight to chat with us, and we do not take it lightly. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe to these channels. Go ahead and chat with these ladies, see what they're all about. If you have any questions you want us to talk about on future lives, y'all can reach me at rmbrundage@gmail.com. That's RM, the letter BRUNDIGE at gmail.com. And it is in my bio. So y'all can go to the channel bio, okay? Yeah, sometimes you gotta work for it, y'all. Oh, Shelly put it in. She love y'all. So yeah, so email me your questions. Put in the subject, right? Garden friend chat question. That is a garden friend chat question. And so we just hope that you are well where you are or whenever this video meets you, and that You are well when you come back again. I do want you to know that you are blessed. You are highly favored, and you're the apple of your father's eye. He is absolutely and positively concerned about you. He thinks that you are the best thing since sliced bread. You can cast your cares upon him and know that God cares for you, and there's nothing and nothing you can do about it. And he loves you with an everlasting love. There you go. I missed it. And he and there's nothing and nothing you can do about it. You all have a wonderful and a blessed night. Lord willing, I will see you all here in
Bye.
a couple of weeks. Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Did it end?
Nope.
Come on, Jesus.